Raw Dog Rex. Is that what?
Yeah, Raw Dog Rex.
First porn for this review channel.
Sounds like something Clive Barker would make. Yeah, so this is Rawhead Rex, 1986.
Okay.
I've had this for like 3 years. Finally digging through the shelf. Time to watch this movie.
Yeah.
Clive Barker movie.
This isn't one of his first ones, right?
I mean,
Hellraiser
I don't know.
was before that, I thought.
I don't think so, but
No?
we'd have to look it up. It doesn't feel. It feels like a lesser quality Hellraiser. Yeah, maybe if you want to look it up and see. I mean, it has some of the hallmarks of Clive Barker, where he's got the ancient mystery. He likes tying the Catholic Church into it, and there's always some kind of weird sexual thing. And this one barely.
Oh, it hits
that.
Yeah.
In its own. Yeah, we'll get to that.
Well, I think this is one of his first.
Yeah, it feels. Yeah,
Hellraiser was the year after that.
Okay,
so
big difference between this and Hellraiser.
Yeah.
Not to say this is a bad movie. It's just well, it's a
Salome is his first one back in the 70s.
Okay,
but
anyways, so yeah, this is it's a movie about a big weird looking monster, ancient evil.
Yeah, it's God.
Yeah, it's a local god, pagan god
in Ireland.
In Ireland. Okay. So this main character is this American guy. He's bringing his family over. He's researching these ancient pagan structures, and he's saying that a lot of these structures, Catholic churches were built around them, kind of thing. So he's in this small town, and as he's coming in this small town, there's this monolith in this field.
He's like, I'm finally getting around to getting this monolith down.
It's like him and his two drunk buddies or whatever, and he's just got like a pry bar.
Yeah, pry bar.
And they're like got this tiny tractor, this enormous structure. But as his buddies leave, and as this guy is trying to still get this thing, this lightning storm, this storm comes up out of nowhere and hits the tower and electrocutes him, and then the monolith falls over, and then we see Rawhead Rex, which is this. He's like a heavy metal.
He is heavy
cover.
Metal dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking of kind of like the pig from Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, a little bit like Bebop from Ninja Turtles, but
two mouths.
Yeah, I didn't notice it at first. He's got like big, like tusk-like teeth, but then he's got another more like human mouth on the inside, which is kind of fun. But yeah, he's got this big, elongated head and red glowing eyes.
Buff dude.
Yeah, real big. He's supposed to be like 8-9 feet tall, and just wakes up and just starts killing people. I mean, there's really that's what he does.
Yeah, there's no like in-depth story to this as much. Like they kind of go into like what it does, but
they try to. I'm glad they don't go in. I hate it. Yeah, I always say it. I hate it when they start to go too much into detail and like, oh, this ancient tribe of whatever started to, and then you get this fucking feels like a 15-minute scene of people sitting in a library saying shit.
Oh yeah.
In this case, it was a bit quicker. It was just him noticing one of our main character. I can't remember the guy's name, but American.
We'll call him Frank.
Frank, yeah. He sees in the church. He notices one of the stained glass windows has the fucking demon on it with red eyes, and the eyes kind of look like lasers coming through as the lights coming through.
These pieces don't fit together here. There's something weird.
Yeah, and he notices that there's a piece of the stained glass missing that ends up being on another one of the windows.
Some Indiana Jones type shit.
Yeah, and there was a way, somehow they defeated it. So that's really the only backstory. But yeah, let's do these shots. So, cheers.
Let's say that the dude's wife got half of what she wanted, because when they're living in like a hotel at the pub. I guess the pub's like a hotel too.
Upstairs,
or
they're in a room at the pub.
They have 2 kids, son and daughter. they're just being assholes to each other.
Yeah.
Mom's like she's like, I've had enough of this.
Uh-huh.
I can't do it anymore. It drives me crazy.
Yeah.
And then later on in the movie, you think the daughter's gonna get it. She's got to go pee
Yeah.
behind a bush, like a half a mile away from the road, as they're driving out of Ireland to go to Dublin. And then Dad's out there with the daughter, Mom's out there with the daughter. They leave the son in the car.
Yeah.
Demon pig comes up and kills him right in front of the dad.
Yeah, they don't show the son get tore apart, but you do see Frank's reaction.
When he's running up to the door and he stops because he couldn't get
He's
through
at the
that
gate.
door.
He's like,
yeah. He couldn't get through.
like he's got some good, overacting. Our main guy, yeah, he's got a good kind of freaked out personality to him the whole movie, or angry, or So Rawhead Rex, he starts killing people in the town, and that's fairly bloody. It's not like
you don't see a lot
gory.
of the
kind of throats being torn out, or kind of cut up a little bit, but nothing like too over the top.
Yeah, you see Rawhead like biting people, or trying to slash people. Like you see him starting to do it, but you don't really see like the tearing of the flesh that much.
Yeah, some squirting blood, but it's not over the top gore, which maybe this movie could have used.
Could have
a little bit more gore.
Yeah, a bit more gore, more sex in it.
More sex.
Yeah.
You want to see that mom get banged.
Yeah, by the
by Rawhead Rex.
Rawhead Rex.
Yeah, with his like
that's
2-foot cock.
Clive Barker's style. Right there.
Yeah. So I thought
demon being coming in, just raping.
Yeah. So this demon being is murdering people, and it's funny. It's like things get crazy quick. It's like everybody's starting to see this thing.
Yeah.
And there's one part where he basically invades this trailer park, and there's like 30 people just running around, and he's like knocking trailers over. They're like coming up trying to fight him, and he's just like ripping people's heads off. And like just killing people left and right, which is kind of funny because everybody's just freaking out. You don't see that in monster movies. It's usually like one person at a time,
right?
This
Which
is just
I like that.
this kind of mayhem. It's just running.
I like that because you don't have too much of it. It's like the main character, because he sees the demon and he goes to tell the police about that. He's like, "Get the fuck out of here with this."
Yeah,
that could have been a cow in the field.
Yeah,
but it was 9 feet tall.
Yeah, he randomly saw it that very first night, and then nobody believed him. And then right after that, it's
the
just
whole
like,
town now believes him when they've seen it.
And so but then that's when he takes off. He packs up the family and says, "Oh, there's a fucking monster here." And then that's his son gets in. So they have to go. They go back to the city and to the town, and he's yelling at the cops for ignoring him. And we got to talk about like the priest in the church.
Oh,
the guy that's like
the verger.
The verger, who's some. It never really is explained how this guy is. It's like he's
the red beam of lights from the stained glass door just made him aware of his existence, I guess. Yeah, somehow he starts seeing through the eyes of Rawhead Rex, and he's like, it's like he's kind of become his like follower, right? And he's helping him do his. Really, he just walks around acting creepy and weird in the church, and then destroys the church from the inside.
Yeah, right. And him and our main character get into a fight a couple times, but the funny thing is, so after Rawhead's like he's killed a bunch of people, and our main character meets this priest again in the church, and the priest is like ranting all this crazy shit about. Oh no! Wait! I gotta go back. Yeah. The priest is ranting to the head priest, like the main priest, about how
Rawhead
he's like the true god.
Yeah.
And then somehow they split up, and then he runs out the door, and the older priest is freaking out, and then we see this guy, and he's like on his knees, like worshiping.
He rips open his shirt.
Rawhead's standing in front of him, and I'm like, he's about to bang this dude right now. That's what I was thinking, or like, some face fucking
skull. Yeah,
skull. He fucking tears open his. Rawhead Rex just pisses all over. Pretty sure it was piss. I thought it might have been jizz at first, but I think it was piss.
It could be his jizz. He is a different being. He's not human.
He did say baptize. It could be either one.
It could be.
So yeah, he's just sitting there, and he's just like, there's just liquid just
spraying all over this man.
Yeah, copious amounts.
Yeah. He liked it.
Yeah, yeah, he loved it. And then he comes to the priest, the other older priest later, and he's like, he wants you. He wants to baptize you. And he's like, but don't you love Jesus? And he's like, no.
Jesus means nothing.
He's a real God. And all this. So there's some good crazy acting with that guy, the main character. I mean, all the acting in this is pretty good.
Yeah.
Over the top, kind of the way you want.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a lot of real Irish people.
Yeah.
Running around in this movie, getting killed, screaming a lot.
And then that one scene, like with the in the trailer park, I guess like after the first time that they found the dead bodies or whatever, it's right before Rawhead gets there.
Yeah.
The old drunk man's like telling a story about how he knew the bodies were out there because of the smell of blood.
Yeah.
And there's just like one just random, I would probably say the only hot chick.
The only hot chick in the movie.
In the movie.
Yeah.
Just sitting there. Like,
yeah, there's like 6 or 7 of them in this trailer.
And there's one just by herself.
Yeah, and you're like, who's yeah,
she?
I had the same thought.
Why is she in here? She doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And then Rawhead just yanks her out, rips her clothes off, and then finally you see boobs.
Yeah, it was just
halfway.
It was definitely random.
And then he just bangs her up against the tree. She's like, and then moves on to the next person.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, it's also an opportunity for some weird sexual stuff, but it didn't happen.
Yeah.
You got an ancient evil demon.
I think Clive Barker was trying to fill some stuff out with Hollywood, was what he was trying to do.
But yeah, it was like, I mean, he baptizes his followers by pissing on them. I mean, he's got the one girl.
I'd probably say there's another cut of this movie that he has.
Personal cut.
Yeah, personal cut.
Yeah. What is?
He's like, I had to argue with him. I wanted the piss in the scene in the movie. I would not let that go, but I had to get all the
they didn't want the NC-17 on it. Yeah, NC-17 cut of Rawhead Rex. It's got all the like 3-foot cock rape in it. Like.
Pinhead's just standing in the corner. Yes.
Yes. Your pain is my pleasure. Yeah. But yeah, ancient evil, and our main guy finds there's a statue in the church. Right?
Yeah, it's like the old caveman, fat pregnant lady statues from back in the day.
Yeah. He tries to use it on Rawhead at the end, like in the church.
Don't work.
Not working. He just gets beat up. But
wife shows up out of nowhere.
His wife shows up. And this one makes me. I was like, how has Disney not remade this movie? The ending of this. It's pregnant woman power. Yeah, it's like it's already there for you. You don't want to write new stories. Here it is. It's already set up. Woman power.
Just make it a bit more colorful and it'll be fine.
Yeah. So yeah, his wife comes in, holds up the statue, and like it's like a goddess shows up and starts shooting blue lasers.
Oh yeah.
All these squiggly laser things, and this is
for the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, this is the most elaborate fucking. I'm like, no wonder it's a woman's power. This shit's taken forever. This is like,
get to the point.
Like he's being lectured right now about all the chores
you
he
realize
didn't do.
What you did.
Yeah, you let my son die. You dragged us to Ireland. You never take the garbage out.
And then Frank comes in while he's being electrocuted and hits him with
hits him with a shovel or whatever. Yeah.
I'm still here.
Yeah. And then the demon collapses, falls into this pit.
Yeah. He gets really old quick.
Yeah, it looks like he's shrunken down.
And then the statue goes down with him, and they set it up for a sequel.
Yeah, maybe Disney could make this Rawhead Rex 2. 2023. Yeah, I like endings like that where you think, it's pretty much done, and then they do the little Demons at the end, like, ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Not dead.
It gave me a bit of a. Did you ever watch The Gate?
The Gate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen. Yeah, I think so.
It's like a kids horror movie type thing where hell's in the backyard of this kid's
Maybe not.
backyard.
Maybe not.
It might be my next pick. I haven't watched it forever, but it is with with some of the effects. That's kind of vibe that it gave me because it's set at the same time and all that.
Yeah,
I think you'll enjoy it.
What?
Oh, yeah, we can go to scores.
Okay.
If you want.
Yeah, all right. I'll go.
Okay.
I'll give it like a 3.5.
Yeah.
I think it was. It's fine. The monster is kind of bad, but kind of funny.
Mm.
I think it needed more of that build up, that mystery with the monster, because you just see it and then he's just running around like, and it's. I mean, if you're gonna have an ancient, mysterious monster, maybe don't give it away all at once.
Yeah.
But he's just kind of goofy. He's like a heavy metal cover, like a Judas Priest album or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. But it'd make it a little bit more gory.
Mm-hmm.
Knock out like 10 minutes. I think maybe just re-edit this could bring it to a 4.
Oh yeah.
I think just a little bit of a re-edit. Either add more boobs or just remove the ones that are in it.
Yeah.
One or the other.
Yeah, because that whole scene
It was really weird.
didn't need to be
It
in
was
there.
really
at all.
weird.
It's just
I even said, like, that's kind of out of place.
yeah.
And I'm fine. I mean,
I'm not gonna say no to this,
yeah, but it was kind of weird.
yeah.
Like a box was checked kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
But, I liked the acting in it. Was good, over the top fun.
Mm.
I just think it was kind of slow overall, and it just could have been structured better to have more impact in the story, because it just sort of kind of plods along. That's the feeling I got. It's just kind of plodding along. Even though you got this monster running around, it's just like you see it so quickly, and then it's just not. There's not any kind of ramping up of the fear of it. He's just sort of run around and kill these people. I think the best thing was when he attacks the whole trailer park.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And then that one scene where he's our main character, his wife, and his remaining child are in the police station. He wants to go help, and the cop's not letting him leave, and he's like, the cop's like, "But would you like a spot of tea?" And he's just like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. That was very funny. That was a good scene. What do you think?
Yeah, I would give it like 3 or 3.5. I feel like there was a spot in it, like, I think that could have been dove more into, because when he like hypnotized the police chief,
Right?
doing his stuff, like a bit more of that would have been kind of cool.
Because he basically possesses a guy, makes him a follower.
You're right,
and then he does light all the cops and everybody on fire. That's
Right.
true. Yeah, we did skip over that part. But you're right.
like a bit more of that would have been cool. Like he got the whole trailer park converted.
Yeah, and have them
like
run
that.
out and start fucking with people. Yeah, that'd be great.
Pretty cool, especially an ancient being like that I assumed had followers back then. That would have been pretty sweet to see a bit more of too.
Yeah.
Like you said, like spots of it just could have cut out a bit too long in some areas. Just a nice little re-edit of it would have been great, or the personal cut that I think that he probably
Clive Barker's personal cut. Yeah.
But yeah, just delve, a little bit more gore. I think it would have been pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think it's still worth watching.
Yeah, it's enjoyable. I like the 80s movies, horror movies, stuff like that.
The effect, I mean, Rawhead Rex effects. It's not on the level of, like, let's say, the trolls from Ernest Scared Stupid.
Oh yeah,
Not at all, but but it's still fun. It's kind of fun.
yeah,
Big, goopy teeth and glowing eyes.
yeah,
It's a good time.
yeah. All
There you
right.
go. Well, hopefully Nick will be back next week. I
Yeah.
think he's hiding because he's afraid that I'm going to hurt him.
Yeah, it's
when
getting
we
closer to the 300.
300
We just need like
subscribers.
22, I think,
Yep.
right now.
Yep.
Yeah, get those 22 and
Yes.
we get something
So
going.
like, subscribe, leave a comment, share with your friends, because we do movie reviews in a bar.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Nobody else does it like
Nobody
us.
does it.
Nobody does it. Who? Not you guys. We do.
Not you, not anybody else.
And if you do it, we'll sue your ass.
Yeah, exactly.